If I asked you what's the most important key to making a good game, it's going to be gameplay, story, and music. And that doesn't have bugs. So let's talk about the musical side of LittleBigPlanet. When you first load up the game, you're met with this slow building, almost mystical music that accompanies Stephen Fry's narration. The music in question is Daniel Pemberton's Orb of Dreamers. You might know this guy from a few other small movies like the new Spider-Man films. The music has a 120 BPM, translating to a middle of a pack moderate speed for beats per minute, and it also plays the same sample music as Chirp from Minecraft. The second music you hear is Left Bank 2, with a slightly slower BPM with 115, as it's the tutorial of the game, though it is still upbeat as a jazz piece of music. And a fun fact about this piece is that in LittleBigPlanet 2's intro level, the music is made into an 8-bit arrangement using an in-game music sequencer by Kenny Young. Because of the music being changed like this, it's the reason why they weren't legally allowed to make it a collectible item for you to use in-game. The Gardens is a 110 BPM, going slower than the others, which makes sense as it's the starting point for the game, showing you the basics of the game's mechanics. In the third level of the first world, the wilderness music plays inside the castle, and we'll come back to this point in a second as it's a huge part of the true magic of the game. But first I wanted to take a little detour to talk about this music, Tea by the Sea. Released as DLC in LittleBigPlanet 1, when you go from the gardens to the savannah world, you travel in a submarine. Out of all the modes of transport, this sticks out as one of the ones that just doesn't fit in the story. That's because in between these stories there was meant to be a beach themed world, but it got scratched pretty late into development. Now let's go back to this castle and the wilderness music. Why is this so important? Well, if you listen to the parts that plays in the castle, it sounds completely different from the full music. This is because of one of the coolest music features, allowing you to adjust all of the different instruments in-game. This allows you to build it up through the levels you create, or even just through the story mode levels that you play through that were made by the creators. This is one of the only user-generated content games to really have a feature like this. Roblox and Gmod allow you to import music yourself, but LittleBigPlanet took that idea of your own music a whole step further with this other feature. The music sequencer was the best music making tool, honestly, in any game I've played. You could make your own music within the game pretty easily, and then play it in your own level. This is where the real magic of the game's music shines through, as you could make music from real life remixes, or you could make your own music for your own game. And this was really helpful for not only making it so every level didn't just have the same game's music, but also you could have the music that you wanted to fit your own level by making it completely yourself. LittleBigPlanet's music is magical, and no game truly compares to it. If you enjoyed this video, then why not check out another?